Azalea wasn't just from Oakland. Oakland. Born in the heart of it, she had that city's rhythm in her soul. Her laughter was as bright as the murals on MacArthur Boulevard. Energy that could power a BART train. That was Azalea. She danced before she walked, they said, little girl twirling to the beat of street musicians, then to the OGs spinning records in the park. Grew up with double Dutch and dominoes, family cookouts that smelled like heaven. Life wasn't all sunshine, not in their neighborhood. But Azalea, she had this way of finding the light. Maybe that's what made her so good with people. Always lending a hand, a kind word. Oakland's own ray of sunshine. It started subtly. A cough Azalea couldn't shake. Then fatigue that felt like dragging chains. The doctors, they ran tests, scratched their heads. Said it was stress. Said it was city living getting to her. But Azalea, she felt it in her bones. Something was wrong. Deeply wrong. Then came that day. The day the planes flew low over their neighborhood, leaving trails in the sky that lingered for hours. That night, the coughs started. Not just Azalea, but others in the community, too. Burning lungs, skin rashes, a strange metallic tang in the air. The city officials said nothing was amiss. But Azalea knew in her heart something had poisoned their sky. Doctors' visits turned into hospital stays. The words autoimmune disease hung in the air like a curse. Then, the big one, ovarian cancer. Azalea's vibrant spirit, the one that had always buoyed her, began to dim. Her family, her rock, rallied around her. Her mama, her sisters, aunts, and cousins, they held her up when she felt like she was drowning. But the medical bills piled up like storm clouds. Treatments drained their savings. The fight wasn't just against the illness now, but against a system that felt rigged against them. Through it all, Azalea clung to hope. She had to. For herself, for her family, for the community that needed her light. One day, a blind elder from the community visited Azalea. He couldn't see her frail body, but he felt her weary spirit. He held her hand, his own rough with age, and whispered, "The earth holds the answers, child. Study her secrets." His words were like a lifeline thrown to a drowning woman. Azalea had always loved plants, felt a connection to the earth. But this felt like a calling. With renewed determination, she began devouring books on herbalism. She learned about the healing power of plants, the wisdom passed down through generations. She started small, using herbs to alleviate the side effects of her treatments. Each small victory fueled her desire to learn more. The earth was whispering its secrets, and Azalea was ready to listen. Section 5. Wisdom of the Ancients. Africa's Bounty, China's Balance. Azalea's quest for knowledge took her far beyond the concrete jungle of Oakland. She traveled to Africa, learning from healers in villages untouched by modern medicine. She sat at the feet of medicine women, their faces etched with the wisdom of generations. She journeyed to China, immersing herself in the ancient practices of traditional Chinese medicine. She studied acupuncture, learned about the delicate balance of yin and yang, the flow of qi. With each journey, Azalea felt her own strength returning. She was a student of the world, a gatherer of ancient wisdom. Section 6. Roots and Recovery. Azalea's healing touch spreads. Word of Azalea's knowledge spread like wildfire. What started as brewing healing teas for family and friends blossomed into a full-fledged holistic center. People, especially those failed by conventional medicine, flocked to her door. Her center wasn't just about herbs and tinctures. It was a haven, a place where people could share their pain, find community, and rediscover the healing power within themselves. Azalea's laughter, once dimmed by illness, rang out again stronger than ever. She wasn't just treating symptoms. She was addressing the root causes. She taught people about nutrition, stress management, and the importance of connecting with nature. Under her guidance, people started to heal, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually as well. Section 7. A light shines brighter, from local hero to TV healer. Azalea's work didn't go unnoticed. Awards and accolades poured in. She was featured in local newspapers, then magazines, then on national television. Her message of hope and healing resonated with millions. She started her own TV show, a platform to share her knowledge with a wider audience. She brought on other healers, doctors, and experts to discuss everything from natural remedies to the power of mindfulness. But Azalea never forgot where she came from. She continued to serve her community, offering sliding scale fees and free workshops. She became a beacon of hope, proving that even in the face of adversity, one person can make a difference. Section 8. Thorns among the roses. Jealous whispers. Unjust attacks. Azalea's success wasn't welcomed by everyone. She faced criticism from those who saw her as a threat to the established medical order. Jealous whispers turned into slanderous accusations. She was called a fraud, a charlatan, a danger to the public. Some tried to shut her down, reporting her to medical boards, even though she never claimed to be a doctor. The stress took a toll, but Azalea refused to be silenced. She knew her truth, and she had thousands of people whose lives she had touched to back her up. Through it all, Azalea held her head high. She knew that challenging the status quo would always invite opposition. But she also knew that her work was too important to be silenced by fear and intimidation. Section 9. Twice Forged in Fire. A new chapter, a book of hope. Just when it seemed Azalea had overcome so much, life threw her another curveball. The cancer returned. This time, the fight was different. She was older, wiser, and even more determined to live life on her own terms. She drew on everything she had learned, combining conventional treatments with her holistic practices. She surrounded herself with loved ones, leaned on her community, and never lost sight of her inner strength. And she healed. Again. Now Azalea is writing a book, a testament to her journey, a guide for others facing their own battles. It's a story of resilience, of the power of community, and the unwavering belief in the healing power of nature. Azalea's light, twice forged in the fire of adversity, shines brighter than ever, illuminating the path for others to find their own way back to wholeness.